Hey, it's Brock here from Rock Hill Farms, and it is a beautiful morning to be out here doing some tractor work again. I actually don't know exactly what I'm doing today because I haven't seen it. I was told about this job like a month ago. It's for a family member. The only thing I remember is I'm going to be digging out a hillside next to a building, and I would need the backhoe. So we'll see what we get into when we get there. Should be fun. So what we have here is an old storm shelter or root cellar, but it's only buried about halfway up, and it's a maintenance issue for them. They have to keep all the grass and weeds and whatever grows here trimmed down. There's actually some trees that had grown up out of this and have been cut down. So I'm just gonna take all the dirt off of it, dig it down to the concrete, and then spread this dirt in a low spot. They specifically told me not to worry about those drain lines, and they popped right off. So if they want to put them back, they've got that option. But there's actually several trees in this. This biggest one here looks like it's still rooted in pretty good. So I'll have to definitely use the backhoe on that part. Even though this isn't fully buried, it's got 16-inch thick concrete walls, and it's meant to be either a storm shelter or a root cellar, or a lot of times it was a combination of the two, and that's why it's got the dirt piled up around it. But this isn't a primary residence, it's a lake house, and a place to keep campers and boats and things like that. So they don't have any use for it in that capacity, and it was just a lot of effort to maintain around this building when they're not here all the time. What you're seeing right here is an example of why it's worth it to come look at a job and bid it before giving a price. Because to someone who's not thinking about it as the operator, this just looks like dirt. But it was actually still quite a bit of effort to dig this tree stump out, because it still has a big heavy taproot that goes down below the surface at ground level, not to mention all the roots coming out to the side. Even after I'd removed all the dirt all the way around this, it was still hard to get it to let go of the taproot and finally get it to break free. So a backhoe this size just doesn't have that much strength, so you just have to wiggle it kind of like a loose tooth. Probably the biggest struggle of this entire job is that the whole thing was full of tree roots. So I had to stop fairly often and pick those out of the dirt pile before I could spread it. As you can see, that dirt pile is halfway up the building, almost all the way around the building. So it's a lot of dirt. And they've got a lot of low spots where they have problems with standing water. So I actually ended up having more dirt than I had places to put it. But it all worked out. I had 2 extra batteries for this camera set out to bring with me, and I actually went off and forgot them. So I'm not going to show this entire process. I'm going to jump into it every time something different or interesting is happening. Right now, I'm trying to pull dirt away from the building because we actually don't want this to be ground level and flat. We still want water to run away from the building, so we want to put a very light grade coming out.
The city life and the crazy nights. Figure I should probably give it a try. Maybe check it out, see what it's all about. But the traffic was fast and the money was slow. The people I met you never get to know. I kinda miss this place I used to live back home. 'Cause up here it's breakneck, paycheck, rat race. What's next? I'm tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. I think I'll go back where I came from, where everybody knows my name. My friends are still the same. I guess the slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire on a cold night. Hell, and you can keep your 9 to 5. Happy with the simple life. Yeah, I ain't here to try to change your mind. I'm trying to save your time, in case you're thinking about breaking out the bucket list. Girl, you can skip this funny business. 'Cause up there it's complicated and overrated. Down here everything is understated. That's alright by me. I got everything that I need, but there is breakneck, paycheck, rat race. What's next? I'm tired of feeling like a small fish in a big pond. I think I'll go back where I came from, where everybody knows my name. All my friends are still the same. I guess the slow life hit me just right, like a bonfire on a cold night. Yeah, you can keep
It's not perfect, but I think grass is going to grow across that, and now they're going to be able to mow around this building just like any other part of the yard. So I guess I'm happy with it. I wish I would have brought another camera battery so I could have got all of it on tape, but I appreciate you taking time to watch the video. I'll put links over here to a couple more of our videos, and I'll see you next time.